Okay, recording this video on Monday, the 2nd of December, 2019. Do hope you are doing well. So, it's just gone midday here in France, just gone 5 a.m. Chicago time. And the chart that I'm looking at today, probably tomorrow as well, is the 5,000 tip bar chart of Bitcoin, BTC USD on TradeStation. I find this pretty helpful for kind of swing trading to longer term trading setups, and I talked about this last time I did a video on British pound, and at the moment we are just going through a testing phase. So we've been in this big decline from 10,500 bang 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 all the way down, and last time I showed this on a video I was showing the professional bars had come in and were picking up the lows here, first at 7,500 and then at 7,000. We pushed through down to 6.5 or 6.6, something like that, and then we've started to rally. Little bit of blue professional bars kind of coming in, potentially kind of taking profits on a little rise there. Not particularly convincing. But what we have done is we've broken above that trailing stop on Better Pro-Am, and we've also broken above some resistance patterns on Better Sine Wave. So that's given us this background, dark red kind of background, showing that we've got the combo trend indicator gone off, which means Better Sine Wave and Better Pro-Am are both kind of triggered long. But that's not the place to enter necessarily. That's just showing that we're in confirmed uptrend. We're looking for the best place to kind of get in. So we have worked off a lot of this downside energy. You can see the left shoulder was made with a pullback to end of trend on the lowest time frame here. And what we're doing at the moment is we're putting in a pullback to end of trend on the intermediate time frame. Kind of, I think this is like a little bit of a false signal kind of here because of this kind of weird bar that kind of spiked down and then immediately spiked up. I don't think that's a particularly good place to plot the pullback level, but you know, the maths is the maths. So probably better kind of around here. And what we're doing is we're putting in that final burst of cyclical down energy, pullback to end of trend, that you can see here on these particular lines starting to cross kind of down here. That will signal where we've got pullback to end of trend on the intermediate time frame. And that for me is kind of getting rid of all that trending energy, downside energy, with a final kind of cyclical burst on the downside, and that's going to be really important where that level kind of ends up, and potentially a good kind of entry point. Anything that breaks kind of above this high point here, which is 7.8, 7.9, kind of confirms the uptrend. But I'm hoping that we'll kind of come here and plot a really nice end of trend on the intermediate time frame, and that'll be, you know, kind of a really good little entry point. So there we go. We've had our week kind of downtrend for the last, you know, month and a half. Now we're setting up for a little bit of a rally to the upside. Just a point on better momentum. I always talk about better momentum. When better momentum kind of makes a little bit of a line, you can see we've got the exhaustion pattern, the bullish divergence patterns, and then a little bullish divergence pattern here. When they're kind of making a straight line there, I expect something kind of more dramatic, a little bit of a jagged kind of move down. Momentum doesn't move in straight lines, it moves with extremes of emotion. And so we've got less and less selling going on at that point. We kind of need a little bit of capitulation type volume, a last kind of hurrah down here to the downside, freak everybody out that, you know, maybe 7.5, 7.0 is not going to hold here. A whole bunch of kind of sellers panic out, and then professionals kind of pick it up, and that kind of meets the low. So there we go. That's what I'm looking at on my charts for today, tomorrow, and to see if we get that nice little kind of test down into this 7,000 region and see where we go from there.